Guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we gotta give an update on XCN because as you can see, it's getting beaten up right now. We actually go on CMC, right, and we type in XCN, we can actually see it's down 16% today. But when you go on crypto bubbles, the entire market is getting hit from the back pretty much. Like, it's getting ripped apart right now, which is just like, this is, you have to bear in mind, this is still like a mid to small cap. The volume is getting destroyed. A lot of panics in the market right now. So when we look at XCN, there's a lot of panic, but to be honest, it's on the 4 hour, it's still respecting the trend line. Okay, it's still, if you just get closer to this, it's still respecting the trend line. Like, it's been respecting the trend line this entire time. So that kind of course we can go a lot lower, but I did say we can go to 0.016 cents, right, which we are looking most likely to tap. We can either tap it, bounce up, or tap it, continue the fluctuation down, because we do have some support over here at the 0.016 price point. Now, I don't really want to talk about the price too much today. I've already gave you my stance when it comes to that type of stuff, because I've told you I'm focused on XCM for the macro. So daily price action, especially on the way down, I tend not to get too obsessed with it, because if I'm holding this for a year, I'm taking that 50-50 risk, then I might as well I just only do the TA to make sure we are respecting certain, because you have to understand it's still a brand new coin. It's still like, it hasn't really been here for that long. It's been here for 2 years, and it only recently woke up. So I have my eye on this so we can stay updated. But what I want to talk about today on the video is March the 3rd, right? Now, it says Onyxcoin, XCN, Goliath mainnet, 03 March 2025. The launch of Onyxcoin's Goliath mainnet is a significant milestone that could influence XCN's price. Mainnet launches typically significantly enhance network capabilities and more applications, which might boost investor confidence and demand. If the mainnet introduces unique features or improvements, XCN could see positive price action. However, much depends on how well the mainnet performs post-launch and the level of adoption by developers and users. Market participants should closely follow this development, as mainnet often leads to increased speculation and price volatility. Interesting. So we have Onyx Goliath coming May the 3rd. Now it says coming soon. I don't know if there's any information on the website, but you guys have to understand that back in the day, these updates would get me excited, but now I'm realizing it's all to do with like the market timing. So like, this is a big move because this is inviting more developers on it. But in the climate of the market right now, Bitcoin is getting destroyed. Like, this can continue to go down. Like, this can continue to go down to like 80 to 70k. Now, when it comes to March the 3rd, that's in around, I want to say 7 to 8 days, which is not that far away. When we look at Ethereum, even Ethereum is actually getting ripped apart right now. In the past day, it's down 10%. So I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, like, on the short term, don't expect this to reverse the price of XCN. Don't expect the Goliath. I know they have a big name for it, Goliath mainnet, but these things, we have to see how they play out and have low expectations. But if it turns out to make it bullish on the short term, you can't complain. By the end of the day, it's not gonna make the price erupt, most likely, because of the climate we're in. But on the long term, this is very bullish macroly, because it shows you the reality that this is an ecosystem. This is a mainnet where developers can really build on. Okay, and investors will feel more confident because as more developers build on it, there's more liquidity, making the price even more attractive. And it's already on Ethereum, but this realistically right now is all long-term talk. Like, I'm getting bearish vibes, but guys, I got bearish vibes. Like, I remember these type of same movements in 2023 before the price went to 100k. I remember these similar movements when Bitcoin hit, like, I think 70k or 80k, when it went back down volatile, then it bounced all the way to 100k. So these type of volatile dips are good signs. They are good signs, but it can dip for a very long time. And right now, if we look at this graph, it don't look like it's showing any strength. That's why we look at the 4 hour. When we look at the 4 hour, we can show that we can't just zoom all the way out. We have to zoom in on the 4 hour and realize, like, this is still structure. The only way I will start losing confidence is if we reach this point and we just continue to break all-time lows. Then that's a bit, I don't know what's going on here. But I do expect a bounce between these regions here, so that's what could happen. And the Goliath mainnet transition on the 3rd of March, it does have big bullish implications for XCN. I just think right now, not on the short term, not on the micro. I'm not really selling anything. I'm not selling no coins right now. I feel like, yes, our portfolios can go down an extra 40%, but I've just realized as long as I'm making money in the real world and I'm living just below my means, I don't really require it to just be on the sidelines. I can invest for the next 4 years if we're just on the way down. And I know on the macro, long term in crypto, a lot of these coins, they're just gonna have great recoveries and actually excel, because it's still super early. Like, 5 trillion is not a big market. That's the thing you have to understand. 5 trillion we ain't even at 5 trillion yet. We're at around 3 trillion. When you look at the totality market, it's 3 trillion. To imagine crypto is so talked about right now and there's so many things going on, but it's still only 3 trillion. We haven't even reached 20 trillion, 40 trillion. I'm not rushing this investment, and short-term chaotic movements like this, it don't fear me. It don't fear me, because I'm thinking, like, I'm gonna look at these price actions in the next 3-4 years and realize, like, I was panicking when I could have just made more money in the real world doing what I do and investing every month, just seeing it as a savings account that's volatile. See it as a volatile savings account, which can go up and down. But on the long term, on the macro, if you were in good assets, the price point usually is going to appreciate. So that's how my mindset is. I'm not looking to make a quick buck on crypto no more. So at the end of the day, you have to keep the discipline to understand that this ain't a get rich quick scheme. We're going to have deadly months where you were down a lot. And to be honest, everything is getting wrecked right now. Solana, 141. I feel like Solana's going to retest 100. Solana might get wrecked even more. Everything is getting destroyed. Everything's getting destroyed. And it might not recover for a long time. It might not recover for a long time, whether that's 6 months or another year. I think it could be over when it comes to the bull run, but it could also not be over. But either way, I'm investing because I see everything at rock bottom, and I believe a lot of these coins behind the scenes are working with governments and institutions. So I'm not letting this fear me out. I've seen these type of dips so many times. But these dips are kind of a lot more liquidity, because the stock market is also bleeding too. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna end it there, but that's my opinions on Goliath mainnet. That's my opinion. So, but that being said, if you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, it was your mouth, and I'm signing out. Peace.